Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a brand new game, Cities Skylines 2. I've been playing this for not even a full day's worth, just because it came out on my day off earlier this week, and I haven't really gotten around to playing much of it, but I've been playing enough of it to kind of have the basic idea of how to do this. Granted, it is basically SimCity or City Skylines or any variation of it. We're just going to get into a brand new game. Kind of try to show off the game and maybe make a sad attempt at starting a city. We're going to do the waterway pass here, which basically has two colossal mountain ranges which create a natural border from two sides, while providing ample flat space for building between them. A large meandering river flows in the middle of the map, joined by a few smaller brooks from the mountains. Train tracks run across the entire area, making it easy to tap into the existing rail network for quick outside access. You can kind of get an idea of what we have going on there. I do have this set for widescreen, so I do apologize if anything kind of gets cut off. I will try to be careful about that, but if I don't see something or I don't pay attention to my recording software, again, I do apologize. Just let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can answer any questions that may pop up because of that. We're just going to do a random name until we find something we liked. Let's see here. We do have a river running through. Yeah, like whatever doesn't really make much sense. And Smith River just... Ooh, East Mountain. We'll go with that. Normally I don't play with natural disasters on, but I think for this we will have it turned on. Sorry about that. We're going to disable the tutorials and we're just going to play it by ear. Alright, here's the starting square that we get. So we do have that. Looks like they already have access to this little area over here, which if I buy that would be perfect for... Wait, is that already a grave area? Yeah, old cemetery ruins. Wow. Old mill ruins. Okay, so we do have a few things like that on the outskirts of the city at the moment. Got plenty of woods over here. Just kind of getting the lay of the land at the moment. Little lake over here. And we have our highway coming in. Okay, so... These are the mountains over here. This looks like the map kind of comes over here and shoots down. So if we ever get to the point of actually... planes flying. Ever get to the point of actually buying all this land, that's going to be a massive city. I was able to do that a couple different times with SimCities, or SimCity, or however you want to call it. Basically, one of the original versions of this that I remember playing. I'll put it that way. Speaking of those, actually, I'm looking at my recording, and there's actually not much cut off. There's a button over here that you're kind of seeing me highlight off screen. And what that does is that would allow us to purchase any outside borders, any outside squares for our city borders, that is. And then a button to pause, slow time, yeah. On the other side, really not much. There's a camera button there. Then a few things all the way on the right-hand side, including our little chirper thing, basically Twitter or X or whatever it's going by now. Okay, so we have our incoming road, which looks like it's Pearl Street or Pearl Street. Incoming electricity. How do we want to do this? I think what I'm going to do is bring this all the way down to here. Because I think at some point we're going to bring it across the river, but we're going to have to purchase that unless we bring it over this way. Which I think if we do that, we're definitely going to have to bring it backwards. But we'll deal with that when we get to that point. Yeah. So we got that. I think we'll make this area up here residential. Trying to think of how to do this. Trying to clear the road around. Yeah, that'll work. We'll try and kind of do the same thing going the opposite direction. It's going to be a really funky intersection right here. So, what I want to do... That'll work. Now can we do it the other direction? No, we can't. I need to figure out if there's a button. If you guys know, I need a button so I can reverse those two, because right mouse button doesn't really do it. At least not that I can tell. Middle mouse button doesn't do anything. And most of the buttons on the keyboard just kind of open up different things. So one thing that I've found to do is we're going to close that, or remove that rather, and see if I can... Whoa. See if we can make that a little bit better angle. There we go. I actually like that. Now we could do something really crazy and do a roundabout here. But I don't think that's really going to be necessary at this point. That's always definitely an option. Again, I may end up wanting to bring this road, four-lane road, across the river somewhere. And yeah, that looks extremely funky, but at the same time, I'm trying to see if we can maximize... Well, if we can maximize it, it would probably be a straight line. But I have no water lines, no sewer, technically no electricity at the moment. But we're going to make all of this residential. Alright. So let's get another road. And you know what? I think I will put a roundabout here, because why not? I guess we can't do it there. I don't think it really likes it if I try to do it there. Yeah, we're gonna do one there. And I usually don't do roundabouts either, so this will make things interesting. Nope. I need straight. There we go. Because we're gonna make a side shoot over here, kind of like a not quite residential area, but industrial type area. There we go. So that way they can come over here, you know, they can get their jobs over here. I already have something getting built. Yeah, we'll do the same thing on this side. Oop, don't want to pull from there. Let's do it from there. And these circles make it nice because it kind of gives you an idea just how far away you can get. Close enough. Looks like someone's already building. Just got a tweet thing saying, hey, store's open, come visit. Okay. Nope, I need this. And I'm probably going to get some hate because I'm actually building stuff right here, right off the interstate. I think eventually I might make it disappear, but we're just going to play it by ear while our city is in the early stages of growing. Hello, train. Yeah, we need to get our electricity to the ground. And since we have this incoming line, we're just going to take full advantage of that right now. And I think at some point we will need to get the or build a power plant. Yeah, I'll get it out right. And these are our sewage outflows. We do want to make sure they are downstream from our city for many reasons. Biggest one being that we are eventually going to be taking water from this river. And by the time we actually need to expand our lovely city, hopefully we will be to the point of not needing these. So you can see they're already starting to run there. Let's get to a water pumping station up and running. Yeah, people are already starting to call for water. Yeah, we'll just put it downstream. Let's see here. Yep, that'll work. Tiny village. Woohoo, that was quick. I wish it would tell me, like, hey, you know, congratulations, you got your first 300 people or whatever. Whatever it is to require to hit that. I don't know if I necessarily need one of those. My computer's running a little slow at the moment, so I do apologize for any lag in gameplay today. Usually that's not an issue for me. And for that, we're just going to do a nice simple dirt line. Well, dirt road, I guess is the better way of putting it. Oh. Come on. No. Cooperate, please. Thank you. And we're just going to come out here, hopefully. At a 90. Yeah, that looks close enough. Even though I don't think it is, but oh well. So this will be bringing water in for our city. High rent. Higher zone density, or interesting. I do have double. We're just gonna do that. Put that right in the middle. I might even change these over too. But when you adjust your zones, if there's anything that's been built or in the middle of building, they will be destroyed and whatever new will be built in its spot. Now And I'm not a big fan of these guys that think they can just hike up rents. These slumlords. So if they want to play that game, guess we're just going to change things around on them. Yeah, someone's looking for logistical workers at their warehouse. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. It is Saturday, of course, or it will be when this video comes out. Yes, I know, time travel. Great. Haha, woohoo. Sorry, a little mean of me to do. So I do like these roads here. I just wish I could figure out a way to properly switch them. Because oh, I think I just figured it out. You press and hold the left mouse button and move it around until it does its thing. Okay. Yay me. I figured that out all on my own. Huzzah! And the thing is, it's surprising just how well these actually work. Because my first gameplay, I was having some traffic issues big time. With 2 lanes going into 4, and I ended up using actually the 5-lane asymmetric road. Because what that does is it gives you 3 lanes on one side, 2 on the other. So in a situation like this, you put this thing in, it gives you an automatic left turn lane. And the middle lane is straight. As you can kind of see it starting to come through there. And the right hand lane is straight and right hand turn. With the other 2 lanes just being straight through because there's no turns. That actually does help. Now granted, it may not be near as good as say a roundabout. But I don't have very much experience with roundabouts in Skylines. So, yeah, that's just me. So, coming the other direction, as you can see, you got straight, and one doing a left-hand turn, one doing a right-hand turn. Up here, it's, for the most part, it's okay. Because we got the asymmetric roads. So as this main road coming in, you got a left-hand turn, you got a right-hand turn. These other 2, you have the right-hand turn should be just right. Actually, no, the right-hand turn, yeah, the right-hand turn should be, for this road, is right and left, with the left-hand turn being just left. This one is left-hand is just left. No, left-hand... Wait, hold up. That should be clearer than that. Come on. Yeah, so left hand is a left-hand turn and right-hand turn, with right-hand lane being right-hand turn. Yeah, my game is hating me right now. Well, I think it's just my computer is hating me. I don't know why. I think I even lowered the settings briefly because of how hot my computer is running. Excuse me while I take a drink. Yeah, that's some high quality H2O. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we need more homes. Okay. That looks like a good enough spot. Over here on Florence Lane. And we still have all this space for commercial. Industrial has some space left. But we're going to be pulling it over towards the right here. Unfortunately, we are going to be doing some deforestation. It's not that drastic. It's yeah. Unfortunately, that's the nature of when you're actually building a city. Our demand for just about everything is down at the moment. How are we looking financially? Expenses are up. Revenue is not matched it yet. But we also don't have the citizens in yet to take care of that. And we need to reach milestone number 2, which is reaching a small village. Happiness looks to be... Fortunately, you guys can't see most of that. But looks like happiness is about middle of the road. Ah, healthcare coverage. Let's change that, shall we? Because we do have the option for some expansion. We're just going to plop that one right there. And that should help increase their happiness. Because all that's going to be covering these guys. I'm still very hesitant to do a landfill until they're actually calling for it. Same with the cemetery. Once I start seeing some calls for a coroner, or hearse, I guess is the correct term that they use in game, as a plane goes zooming by, it looked like. Only then will I actually build one, but I don't need a pandemic or anything like that. That's why I try to get at least this, it's not a hospital, but a clinic built. And we can expand it out once we get to that point. This is just provides an extension wing, which increases the patient capacity by 25. And if we need more ambulances, this actually gives us option for 5. So we're going to let things settle down for a bit. And before actually doing anything else, I think the next thing may be to build a school. Just because I want to wait to see how things do. Tweet is, hello, I'd like to live somewhere. Like a building? Alright, alright. I see that it's coming back up. Plenty of free time. Woohoo! Alright. I don't want to do the entire thing. And you can switch between if you want European style architecture or North American. Because I do live in America, I tend to lean that way. So we're going to do something like this. Give them a little bit more space. So the dark green down here is medium density residential demand, which would be something like these guys. Which, keep in mind, I have this center section all medium density. So there's mixed housing, low rent housing, high density housing, and then high density business. Ooh, office buildings. Okay. And specialized. Oh, this purple is groundwater. Okay. So if that's groundwater, I can put this guy right here. I need to put a road though. How can we do this smartly? Okay, we're gonna, nope. I gotta remember all the different options that you got. Yeah, we'll just put that there. And as we kind of build out this way and that way, we'll upgrade the roads as best as we can. Let's not overlap that. Just plop that guy right there. Yeah, I know these guys are not going to be fond of it by any means, but they can get over it. Yeah, I know these guys won't like seeing these two water towers either. So if we were to update that, okay, we got room on that side. And that actually just goes there, and we don't have really any other options for it. So we got the space still to upgrade the medical clinic, which is great. It's what I like to see. And I think the next time that we upgrade, I think we should be able to have access for... Okay, that's all getting filled in. For a school. And we'll just get that going in the right direction. I think I'm actually going to upgrade this road. If I can get it selected right. Ooh. Looks like either way, one side or the other is going to have to go away. Because right now it's basically a one-lane dirt road. And we'll just go that route. I'm sorry, guys. The good news, though, is we'll give you a discount on rebuilding. And it kind of stinks that it does that, especially if, you know, it's the case like this where the home is built back. It can just take away from the front. But at the same time, it's game. I understand the mechanics. It is what it is. So now we have this road intersection that's a little wonky because basically 2 lane to 1 lane. Yeah, we obviously haven't gotten to that point, but there are specialty type buildings, if I can figure out where it's at. Okay, so we do have like parks and recreation. You have milestones to hit, transportation, things like that. You can toggle the underground if you needed to work on, like if you're building a tunnel and you want to make sure you don't hit another tunnel, things like that. And I may do a tunnel to get underneath the river at some point. I may come over here so that way we can unlock this and get over here to this island at some point. But part of that's going to depend on you guys and your response to this game. In this playthrough. So, if you guys want to see more of this, hit the thumbs up and let me know in the comments. The more I've been playing this, the more I really get this vibe of the original SimCity games that I remember playing. You know, SimCity 2000, things like that. I had the radio turned off, but I was playing with the radio turned on, and some of the commentary is interesting with how it reacts to how you are building your town. You know, if you have a power issue, well, looks like I have a call for hers. If you have a power issue, you'll hear that on the radio. If there's a water issue, same deal. The radio is just like you would think it is in the real world, where, you know, whatever you do to your city, your citizens will have a response to it. So, just keep that in mind. I didn't want to risk copyright, so that's why I don't have the radio turned on. But, who knows? Oh, electricity is not meeting demand. Oh, so we're forced to import some from our neighbors. That's kind of what we've been doing the entire time. I think eventually I will end up, like I mentioned, building a power plant just to help offset the income or the outflow. Whatever. But, again, you guys need to let me know if you want to see that. So, I think with all that being said, guys, we're going to finish out this episode. So, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like you here and there. If you're already subscribed, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, how dare you? It's free. So with all that being said, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode. So take care. Peace.